All right. Good morning, friends. I am making my almost daily recording to help you out so that when you have break, you know exactly what to do as you problem solve. This is in the case that if you aren't able to get the poster board. All right. This is like whatever reason, I just had it come up today. Parents will not supply you and they won't come up to the school, even if it's for free. All right. I would hope that they could, but all right, I get it. You don't want to upset anybody. So, in the last ditch effort to do this project and turn it in, notice how many hours in the PowerPoint, part one, part two, part three, part four, that I'm showing you how much time I spent doing this picture, this artwork. I want you spending the same amount of time in Paint 3D, otherwise it won't balance right. But it will allow for something. So I'm going to attempt today to show you how to do this project on Paint 3D. So let's go ahead and I'm going to share my screen, and I want you to go down to the search, and I want you to type in, I got it right there, but I'm going to show you how to do it if it's not there. You're going to type paint, P-A-I-N-T, 3D. Now, if you've got it, this is what it looks like. If you don't have it, you might just use the other Paint app, P-A-I-N-T. It's Paint 2D. All right, I'm going to click on this and make it work. All right, you're going to see that this app is opening. I suppose if you have an app that you are used to on your phone, you could do that. Select New. All right. The only trouble with this is that if your art is picked, we're going to have to print it out. And that could cost like $20 or more because we need to make it 16 by 20 inches. All right. So this is why I don't want you to do this. But if there's no other possible way, this is what we're going to do. All right. So what is it that Ms. K needs you to do? I'm going to just show you with, let's do this one with Martin Luther King, but we still want the fist. Ms. K showed you in a packet. This is not the right one. In the packet, hold on, NAACP. Now you are going to have to write the information. I have a form you can fill out, and it comes with different languages. So just ask me for the form, and then I will put that as a separate Schoology assignment. All right. And this will only be if you're doing the Paint 3D. All right. So here are the fists. Remember, I was talking about the fist. And here, slide 51, are smaller ones. So let's just get started. I'm just going to bounce my two fingers on the mouse and click copy. And then I'm going to go back to my Paint 3D. And then I'm going to hit Control V. And instantly it changes it up. Now, it's going to be okay if it slightly goes off the edge. For some reason, though, it is not moving. I want to be able to move it around. All right, so I'm going to do it again. I'm going to click out here, and then I'm going to hit Control V again. And boy, it just wants to, there. All right, so, but remember, the foreground things are bigger. And we want to get rid of that word, all right? We just want inside the edge to be, let's do it like that. And then click away to cement it in. And then I'm going to bounce on that image again and click redo and see if it, nope, all right. And anytime you need to undo, there's the undo button. So let's go ahead and come back, and I'm going to click the other one and click copy, maybe. All right. And then I go back to my paint, and I'm going to click over here so I can move it around, and control letter V. The control button is in the bottom. And then I'm going to drag it. And maybe you remember what I said. You want it a little asymmetrical. So, but we have to put the title. So let's just go ahead and put that. Well, I struggle. I like it to be symmetrical, but at the same time, let's go ahead and just make it a little bigger there. All right, so now, oh, wait a minute. It's got to be white. All right. So I'm going to move that one because you want it to be, and I hate this, and I don't like to say this, but it's supposed to be African American. And so I'm going to take this one and actually drop it on this side. All right, and then twist it. All right, and then drop it. And now notice, all right, I need to make that smaller. Do you see how that one's bigger and it's in the medium ground? We need to make it smaller than the one before it. So when it's across like that, I can move it. All right. And I see, I don't know, you guys probably know how to take the white off. I don't know how to do that. I wish I did. So I'm just going to do it like that, thinking that you might, if you know how to erase this, make this overlap. All right. But my trouble is there's a white background with that fist. All right. So I've got two fists on the right, on the left. All right. And then I need to make a fist on the right. And so I'm going to have to go, I don't think I put the packet in here. So I'm going to go to the internet and I'm going to start looking for fist Caucasian. That's another word for white. All right, and then click image. All right, and all right, so there we go. We don't want to, although this one's really good, we don't want the word Shutterstock over it, right? I wish we had an overlapping fist. All right, but let's just go ahead and click this one. Copy image. All right, and then maybe we'll take this one too in a second. All right, so now I'm going back to my artwork. Control V. All right, and I'm going to try to make this as big as or the same as. And you could be like, maybe you don't even like this one now. Maybe you want it to be a photo. That's fine. You could go back and make it an African American photo. Now I'm going to go back. Uh-oh, wait a minute. If you don't click away, it's not going to cement it in. All right. And let's go ahead and go back to the internet. And I thought I found one. You don't want that one. You know, I could use this one. I would not suggest using both of these, but I'm going to just drop this one in here so you remember. You could pick both of them looking like this, except it's not working. All right, bounce my two fingers, copy image. I'm bouncing them on the mouse. All right, and then Control V. All right, okay, and because I didn't click away, I got to do it again. Undo, click away in the outside. Oh, it still is being difficult. Click away, grab it, turn it. Again, friends, don't do exactly what I'm doing. I'm just saying that you can either choose one or the other. All right, both are fine. All right, this one though needs to be in the middle size. All right, now look at that. See how I overlap that? That doesn't look right. So do it again, click undo, click away. And this is where this time is going to be taken, right? So we want to make it about as big as this one. But definitely smaller than this one. And turn it so it is lining up with the side of the paper. Oh, wait, I went the wrong way. And it's okay that you're not perfect at this yet. This is a perfect project to start learning about this. And then I'm going to drag it over so the black is off. Actually, we want to make sure it just hits that edge. And then drag it over. And then drag it down as far as you can until you don't want to overlap anything. You don't want to do it, you know what I mean, wrong. Like you don't want those fingers to be missing. All right, so again, I do not expect you to turn in one photographic hand and one black and white hand like this. Use this kind or use this kind. This kind and this kind is fine. This kind and this kind is fine, but don't do that on the right. All right, now we have to type text. We have to pick a font. I know we're talking about struggle, but we need to make sure we are clear. I do think the Rockwell font will be good, like Ravy. Oh, that's so cool. You can't read it. I know, well, it's tight, Miss Kay. No, we want them to, from far away, we want you to win with clear letters. No Joker Man, no Harlow Solid. All right, you need, this one would be nice, this one would be nice. A block letter, you could also look up block. Does it have any block? I don't see any block. This is rounded, but really a struggle is not soft and rounded. I would pick a stronger one, maybe like this, and then come over here. All right, and before we even get started, let's do it the right color, red. All right, Miss Kay, I want a red orange. Okay, so sometimes you can click into the color and get a different color, but apparently it's not going to do that for our letters. All right, so let's go ahead and click the center, so it's working from the center. All right, don't click background fill. And just keep this one right now. Maybe we could do this. Let's try this one. Oh, it's going to make it do it again. All right. Stretch it as far as you can. You want to make the middle of the art. You could change the size of the canvas, but I'm not going to do that at this point. Let's just try to make it work. All right. And then we want to make sure the letters are not behind these hands. Okay, so what is the contest? What? Oops. What? Small H-A-T. The, small. Civil, C-I-V-I-L. Rights. Oh, it moved. I hate when it does that. Rights. Struggle. Now look. There's no room over there. So let's just hit enter. Now look, you could overlap it, but no, you want to make sure it's clear. So I'm going to hit tab. Tab didn't work. All right. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to hit the enter button. All right. That's good. Struggle, U-G-G-L-E. means, MEANS. All right. And then enter, spacebar, 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 small t, small o. And then I wanted to make it look painterly for the me part, and I didn't get to do that with the other one. So let's see if I can do that. Let's see what this one looks like. I'm going to bold it. I'm going to, let's see if I can also move it. ME. All right. Let's go back. Oops. Enter. Okay. And sometimes you can just hit the undo button. Oh no, please have a redo. Redo. Oh no. Okay. So there's your little lesson on don't hit undo sometimes when you're doing the text because it won't work. All right. So again, put it in the middle. Put it on one that has feet. This Mongolian will work. The modern is a little skinny. We want it to be wide enough that it is noticeable. I like it to have feet. Javanese text might work. Impact doesn't have feet. I'm going to choose elephant. All right, there we go. Click on it, spread it all the way across, go to the middle, drop it down to about right there, and start writing it again. What the civil rights, okay, no room, enter, struggle means to, okay, in the way. Oh no, struggle. But don't hit that undo button. Means, just hit enter. And make sure it is clearing the hand so they can read it from far away. Means to, small. And we're going to try it again. I don't know if this is going to, you know what I'm going to do? Means to, all right, I'm going to hit enter. Okay, I was going to say, oh, there, look. All right, so we're going to do this. We're going to move it for the me part because we're sort of specializing in me. All right, and of course, all right, to save on time, you're going to have to do that again. Or you can't really move either hand. But just know that you had to move it a little to the right. I did not see that until it was done. All right, so the me part. Let's find how it looks like paint, like somebody may have painted it, or a script. Not chiller, although let's see what this looks like. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. I'm going to make it bold, and I'm going to put it over here, and I'm going to ask it to do it. All right, so I'm going to write me. Okay, let's do this. Me. All right. And if you don't like that one, it looks a little spooky, but it does look like paint, what I was trying to achieve. And I'm going to actually make it a little bit bigger. You can also, no, I guess you can't. I was going to try to scroll over it. But for lack of time, you can play with the size and then see how I'm changing where it's at. And I'm going to go over it if I want to change how big it is. All right, and then I'm going to drag it up and over. Now remember, we're going to put back down, and maybe it won't work. Down, down, There it is. All right. So this is going to be a sign that I'm holding. Maybe I could have done it another way and see how I can change. I can move it around, although you really can't see what I'm talking about because it was in the way. You don't want to use that button for this. Maybe you can make it bigger. Oh, thank God. All right. Now, remember I said that I'm hoping that you can get a picture of yourself to put over here. All right, I'm trying to get right next to that hand. All right, but thinking about the size, and you could do all these things over here. You could flip it. All right, there's things you can flip. You could change the color. Let's see what, no, oh, I could make it red-orange. All right, so dragging it there. I want that color. All right, so now it's a little red-orange, so it's changed. Now I'm going to click away. All right, now I need to make the line for the edge of the poster, right? Which again, if it's a poster, the person's holding up the poster. So let's go ahead, and I just want you to know I got to meet with Mr. Edwards in 10 minutes, so I'm going to have to turn this off. Let's go ahead and use a marker, and ooh, this is going to be hard. Maybe I'll just choose a 2D shape of a rectangle and put it here and drag it. All right, because remember we're holding a poster board. I want it down. All right, and again, my friends, I can't tell you enough, like, I need this hand to be, let's see if we can do this. I want this line erased. I don't know if it's going to work. Maybe I should have used this line and curve. Let's see if there's an eraser. Eraser. Nope, it doesn't. It doesn't let you erase that. All right. So clearly, though, I don't want you doing this as it is. So I'm going to go ahead and just click undo, and it's not even, oh, wait. The shape. It was the shape. I'm frozen, friends. So I might not even be able to continue. Control Alt Print Delete. All right. And then click the menu. Yeah, it's not responding. So up here on the top left, you are going to save it. I would save it as What the Civil Rights Struggle Means to Me, or Lesson 37. And then that way you're going to be able to turn it in. It is not done by any means, but Miss K is having a glitch. And if it, I'm hoping I'm going to be able to just wait this out, but I don't want you to wait with me. So if this does happen, just wait it out, and then hopefully you can click menu. You'll click Save As. You'll type Lesson 37. I would save it in your desktop or save it where you know it is, or make an art folder. And then you'll put it in your computer. It'll be saved down here in the yellow file folders. And then you'll be able to open it later and be able to open it up and finish up. So we'll just do a part 2. All right. Thank you so much for being here, friends. Let's see if it'll even let me say goodbye. It will. All right. And this is only, again, last-ditch effort. I need to do my work, Miss K, but I'm not able to get a piece of You could ask Mr. Lake to come drop it off if you're really trying to win. I would do that before I do this Paint 3D. Okay, my friends? Love you guys, but reach out to him in the private chat too. Bye-bye.